Sexual assault is a traumatic experience for victims. Rape crisis counselors often see the victims moments after something happens. WDSU reporter Gina Swanson continues our team coverage with reaction from victims' advocates and tells us they're not surprised by these findings. Gina?
Camille, unfortunately, this is a story we've heard before. Counselors say the bottom line is rape is a crime of violence and should be investigated as such. And they're hoping the Inspector General's report prompts change in how these cases are handled.
I would like to see, every case investigated thoroughly and properly. I think that when survivors hear that cases are being downgraded, it makes them lose faith in the system.
The Family Justice Center counsels hundreds of rape victims each year, and while the findings of the Inspector General's report on how the police department handles these cases are disappointing, counselors here are not surprised. 46% of rape cases are either downgraded or otherwise misclassified.
Unfortunately, it's not that surprising. This is an issue we know we've been dealing with in New Orleans for a while.
Workers say sexual assault is one of the most underreported crimes in the country, and this report shows the reason why, in part because victims worry if their case will be taken seriously.
A fear that the case will not be pursued, and that if it does get pursued, that the victim is going to be blamed, and that their life and their choices will be sort of put on public display.
Making a traumatic event even worse. Victims also say when it comes to pursuing charges, they often are either discouraged or left out of the process.
The biggest complaints that we hear from survivors is that they don't know what's going on with their case, and that they just feel out of the loop and a little bit forgotten in the process.
Now, counselors tell us that more people are reporting rape cases, which actually is a good thing, but that doesn't mean more rapes are happening. There are just more reports of them. They say victims often feel self-blame, embarrassment, shame, and fear, and that could keep them from pursuing charges. Camille.
All right, Gina, and counselors also say they've seen some improvements by first responding officers who've been better trained on how to interview someone who's just had an experience or a trauma, but they would like to see more follow-up from officers who are called out to investigate. And if you're the victim of a rape or a sexual assault, you are advised to report it to the police. Although you're not required to. Sexual assault against children or the elderly must be reported, though, under certain laws. For more information on how to report a rape or sexual assault, you can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE.